Howdy, I'm John Mark Dempsey, and once again we're with Ronnie Wilson, Hopkins County Master Gardener. Springtime, a busy time, so much to talk about.
Always.
In the spring. Ronnie provides us with some excellent notes, talking points, if you will. Some notes here on wildflowers, and if you were going to try to plant wildflowers or sow wildflower seed, fall is the time to do that.
Yes,
so you can't do it really in the spring and expect any results. But what are some of the ones that we're enjoying?
The ones that I see the most along almost every road I drive on is Queen Anne's lace. These are the ones that are on a single stem, 2 feet to 30 inches tall, and they have a dome-like white flower head.
Yeah.
Sometimes the flowers get as big as half a baseball. They're really huge.
Yeah.
Others you'll see are the black or brown-eyed Susans, Indian paintbrush, and then Indian blanket.
The black-eyed Susans we get typically a bit later where we live in Delta County. I expect to see them by the end of May, 1st of June.
Yes.
Are you seeing some already?
Just a few. They're just now starting.
Yeah, I love them.
Yes.
And that's Indian paintbrush. We sowed those seeds years ago, and they have done very well on our property.
On our place, I mow around them.
Oh, we do too.
And
But
I've seen them grow and grow and grow each year.
well, the problem with that is the grass keeps growing as well.
That's true.
So that's the only problem.
That's true.
Indian blanket is what?
It looks like Indian paint, just a little different color. I believe the Indian blankets have more dark, whereas the Indian paintbrush is more red.
Okay. All right. So appreciate those wildflowers as you go hither and yon in Hopkins County. You had a note in here which we didn't get to last time we talked about mulching, and you recommend 4 to 6 inches.
Yes.
That's
it
a
will
lot.
help keep the weeds
Sure.
down. What you're trying to do is block the sunlight from hitting the soil, allowing those weed seeds to germinate. And also, when it becomes hot, the summer gets here and the rains stop, a good layer of mulch will keep the ground shaded and also hold in more moisture.
If you've got a large flower bed, that's a lot of bags of mulch if you're going to go 4 to 6 inches.
Yes, it is, but
It's worth. They don't cost.
it's worth.
much.
It's not that
No, they're
expensive.
not. They're not.
Or you can just spend time pulling weeds.
There's all different kinds of mulch that you see in the garden center.
Yes.
Any particular kind you like?
I would avoid. Some of them have rubber in them. I'd avoid those.
Yeah.
And the colored mulches, you may pay a little more for those, but the color usually washes out within a season or two. So native or area shredded tree mulch is good. Around here we can get cedar shavings and sometimes pine straws.
So you think the colored mulch might not be worth it because the color is not going to last
No, it won't last.
as long, maybe a season, but
Maybe a season.
whereas if you have the just uncolored, it might stay there for
That's right.
years.
Yeah.
And nobody
Well, it
knows.
will decay. It will
right.
decompose.
Right. But right.
Yeah. The color will last a year, and it'll be very nice and very pretty.
That's
and then
right.
You'll have to replace
Well,
it.
that's interesting.
Soon.
Interesting point. So fire ants, a perennial problem.
Oh, constantly. But right now, after the rains we've had, those little boogers are moving their families up out of the ground, so their mounds are very noticeable now.
Yep.
And if you just kind of touch the top of the mound, you see the eggs are right there close.
Oh, is that
This is
right?
a good time to hit them with some Amdro or your insecticide of your choice because they're easy to see.
You can actually see the eggs.
Yeah, I kick them.
Yeah, don't get your
Makes
hand
me
down
feel
there.
good, but yeah, and you can see the eggs. They're right on top of the surface.
And what do you recommend?
Amdro. That's what I use. There's Spectricide. There's several other fire ant baits to use.
There's some that you can just sprinkle it on. You don't even have to water.
Right, exactly. those are the ones that I use.
That seems pretty effective.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Actually, the Extension Office has a Texas two-step program
I have heard of that.
where you broadcast lightly over your whole property
Yep.
and wait 2 to 3 weeks, and then any mounds that return, you individually treat those mounds. But right now, the mounds are up, easy to see. Treat them while you can.
Seems like you see them by the side of the road a lot, or gravel drive.
Yeah.
That's where I notice them. Okay, so Ronnie has an event coming up soon.
Yes. The Hopkins County Master Gardeners will do a presentation on Thursday, May 15th at 6:30 at the Extension Office. And I will be speaking and doing a talk about lawns. I think it's timely this time of year.
I'd say so.
Everybody's about to get into the lawn caring business.
That's
for
a
the
big
summer.
subject because, not everybody grows vegetables. Not everybody even maintains a
That's
flower
true.
bed of any size, but everybody's got a lawn just about.
Or a yard.
Our yard, and we talked about that a while back. But and also just covers more territory than anything else.
Yes, it does.
So, and we'll be dealing with them until
September,
mid-fall.
October, yeah.
Absolutely. So that's Thursday, May 15th, 6:30 at the Hopkins County
Extension
Agri-Life
Office.
Extension Office. Great, very good, and just free admission, I
free.
suppose. Very good. All right, Ronnie, thanks again for the
Quite welcome.
second cup of coffee. I'm John Mark Dempsey. This is KSST.